everyone. Welcome to another episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. I'm Chris, and as always, joined by Nick Slade.
You could take away our lives, but you will never take away our freedom.
God
Let's
damn, we're
go.
we're not even like 10 or not even like 10 seconds in here. Or you're doing a offensive Scottish accent.
I'm part
Yeah, it's
Scottish. I
that
can get
kind
away
of
with it.
show. So we are, of course, looking at what I have been so eloquently calling Clash to Glasgow Boogaloo, aka
Woo.
WWE Clash at the Castle 2024 or Clash at the Castle Scotland edition or Glasgow edition. This is our predictions for it. Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah, this is a show in Scotland. We are back on the other side of the pond to do this show. The last time we did this show, well, no, let me rephrase that. Nick Slade hated the finish of the main event very much. Nowadays, not so much, like, consider where we're at now. But yeah, but it was a good show. It featured easily one of the best matches of the year in Walter versus Sheamus. It had Dominic low blowing was the edge of the balls. Like that was the beginning of the heel turn. Dude, he's been a heel for nearly 2 years now. Like, wow. It's been a good run for him, honestly. But stuff has happened. So I'm going to get the most recent thing out of the way because it's actually sad news, no jokes. Thoughts and prayers go out to Alba Fire, whose mom sadly died this just recently via car accident. Yeah, she was in Orlando, she was crossing the street with her partner and she got hit by a car. And she is on the card for the show too. She's in the triple threat for the women's tag titles. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Alba Fire and what her and her family going through right now. Our best condolences to them. Um, and lesser and like less important news compared to that, Jordan Grace made her, let's be honest, made her WWE in-ring debut, twice. She had one match on NXT and then one match at Battleground. Um, and apparently they are high on her. And her Ori offer reports are they want to offer her a contract if she ever decides to leave TNA. Like they want to be the first ones to offer her a contract, which I'm looking at Jordan Grace and going, well, I would too want Big Mama Pump to show up on my roster. Um, what did you watch any of Jordan Grace's stuff on NXT, Nick?
It's all highlights.
What do you think about that? There's already rumor and speculation we're going to get like some new Worlds Collide pay-per-view between like WWE and TNA.
I
Hell,
would I would love that. Um, I like not just like NXT and TNA. I like to see TNA like main roster WWE. Honestly, you could do a TNA invasion angle and just have some of the TNA alumni in WWE switch sides
mhm.
and actually do a good invasion angle, unlike the last one. Damn you, Vince McMahon, for ruining that.
I mean, Hey, look, Drew McIntyre believes in Joe Hendry. Cultaholic found that out. He believes in Joe Hendry.
Said his name.
Oh, and they apparently he was referenced. I didn't
Joe
hear it, but they
Hendry.
references him on Raw too this past Monday.
If Joe Hendry shows up at Clash of the Castle, I'm gonna be very happy, man.
Dude, I think everybody wants him to show up, and I would love it to hear it like 50,000 plus just start singing his song.
You know who would not be happy about that?
Who?
Mo.
Oh yeah, that's right. He hates Joe Hendry. I don't know what's wrong with that man.
I think he hates his theme. He doesn't hate.
Whatever. What does he know? Never shows up for prediction specials. What does he know? Um.
Hey Mo.
No. It's been interesting. Ricochet is apparently leaving WWE,
Mm.
and he got Cry Me a Rivered on this past Monday on Raw. Um. Honestly, it's the first thing that came to mind when he went into the glass when Braun threw him into the car window. It's
God,
like he got Cry Me a Rivered.
like having Braun just be a freaking beast, man.
Yeah, so that was the other thing coming out of WWE is like they are strapping the Rocket to Braun. Like
as they
He's
should.
doing way better than they've anticipated. So they are strapping the rocket to him, apparently.
Dude's got the best qualities of both his dad and his uncle.
Yeah, let's hope that that continues and he continues to even improve beyond what his family lineage has done. Yeah. What else? What else do we see? OC confirmed that before they came back to WWE, TNA offered him a contract. There's discussion about like Zachary Wentz showing up again on NXT. Um,
Oh yeah, they said they were willing to work with the Rascals, which again, yeah, because of what happened with Zachary Wentz.
yeah, before. Um, I think Gigi Dolan's out on injury too, I believe. Rock suffered an injury on his new. Did you see that picture of him in his new movie, Smashing Machine?
Who?
The Rock in his new movie?
I hadn't even heard of this new movie.
It's based off a professional MMA fighter. I'll
Oh
show.
yeah, that movie.
Yeah, the picture, dude. The Rock is like heavily, like, could not tell it's him.
You say he got injured?
Yeah, he got injured. I think it's a minor injury, so he'll live. Um,
Yeah, but how long would it prevent him from wrestling?
I mean, who
I,
knows?
'Cause I don't even know what they're doing with. I do think they are gonna do Cody Rock at some point. I just don't know when.
Yeah, who really knows? The Bloodline stuff has been interesting to say the least.
Poor
And
Paul Heyman.
apparently, and in a shock to nobody, there's a recent report that came out is like people backstage are highly impressed with Tama Tonga. I'm like, no shit.
Yeah,
It's the man may be in his early 40s. That dude can still go.
he doesn't look like he's in his 40s at all either, especially when he shaves.
Yeah, and he had him and well, basically God had a great match against Street Profits a couple weeks ago on SmackDown too.
Yeah, I think they're there to be named as Sons of Tonga.
Yeah, I'm still calling him God.
Well, speaking of God, it looks like Hikuleo might also be WWE bound.
Yeah, I know. There's a new report that came out. There was originally saying there's a possibility, and now they're saying it's likely, which that's fine. Like, I have nothing against it. Like, if you want to keep this bloodline thing going until we get The Rock and eventually Roman back and stuff like that, you gotta add more of the other members of the bloodline that like. Because what I like the most, what they're doing the Paul Heyman storyline is that it's very obvious there's a reason Roman didn't call in other favors from other members of the bloodline. Because Roman knew what he was doing when he was picking the guy likes of like Solo and Usos to join his faction. So like I love you call out that. I love the best theory that when Solo's talking about the tribal chief said so, like he talked to the tribal chief, he's not talking about Roman, he's talking about The Rock, which I'm like, ooh, that's a nice little like a wrinkle in that. Oh, I love a couple weeks ago on SmackDown how like Paul was pleading with Kevin Owens about the bloodline thing, but of
Yeah.
course too many bridges burnt with that. So it's like,
Yeah, he would get so angry and he accidentally hit him with the microphone.
yeah,
He's like,
so
he's like,
it
he's like, Kevin, please, it's not the same bloodline. These are killers. These are madmen here.
But yeah, it's WWE has been doing good. Like, regardless of what we think of what happened at King and Queen of the Ring, the winners of that, they've been doing great with it. I have not given a shit about Nia Jax as
They
Queen of the
somehow
Ring,
made her more obnoxious.
which I think that was their goal. But I just don't care overall.
I
Like,
really hope she doesn't beat Bailey.
I'm
I
no,
have a
I'm still
feeling she
thinking
is.
Tiffany Stratton Money in the Bank cash in at SummerSlam.
Yeah, beat Nia Jackson and lose to. Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Yeah. Hell, like her first what was ironic is Nia's first attempt at getting a women's title in WWE was ironically against Bailey, and she lost that match, and Nia lost that match.
She
Which
eventually and when she finally did get one, she lost it to Money in the Bank.
train continues.
Yeah.
Nice. But let's get into this. WWE's been doing fine for the most part. Nothing big to report. Nothing Vince related that we should care about. Yeah. So we are going to start with I'm not going to say opening match, with our first match we're going to discuss here, which is for the Women's Tag Team Championships. as okay, come up with a faction name for him because I got nothing for the
Oh, I had
champion.
that time. I don't know. The strong est.
Thank you. We have the strongest of defending their titles against the witches, against Alba Fire, and the holy crap, I didn't realize how fine she was until recently, Isla Dawn. Like seriously, I'm like Nick Aldis was staring for a reason, boys. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark are there too. Basically, Shayna and Zoe won an opportunity for the women's tag titles on Raw recently. They lost that. Then Alba Fire and Isla Dawn have been not making waves, but have been pushing to get more involved. And of course, they got added because, well, not only are they actually a good tag team, but
It's
they are
Scotland.
they both originate from across the pond, so they um
In Scotland.
yeah. I see the strongest winning at Clash. I don't see who ultimately wins this. I really don't. Like, it's hard to
Yeah,
say.
because I do think of it. I think they're planning to do Bianca Belair versus Jay Cargill probably at SummerSlam. So I do see them losing a bit before SummerSlam. I just don't know if it'll be here or Money in the Bank.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So,
Like it would be a good opportunity to do it here because it's a triple threat, so they
all
could
right.
get pinned, like not even get pinned and still lose.
Yeah. I mean, you could. Yeah, you could do that.
Also, because it would be a good feel good if Alba Fire and Eyes of Dawn won tag titles in Scotland.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I yeah, I mean, we'll get to it more when we talk about. I think I know is probably going to be the main event, but yeah, I think one homegrown talent from that neck of the woods is going to walk out of Glasgow champion. But yeah, the strong S for us. So next up,
Yeah, I was also going to agree with you on that.
oh yeah, of course, yeah. I hope she's doing well. Her
Strong as
boy,
retains.
yeah.
Got to get my
So
pick.
So in a match for the Intercontinental Championship,
Mm.
once again for the third time, Sami Zayn will be defending the Intercontinental title against Chad Gable. So the new thing going now is that thanks to him maliciously using his own stable, he got Sammy to agree to a match for the Intercontinental title at Clash of the Castle. And the ongoing thing lately has been Sami Zayn trying to convince the other members of Alpha Academy to leave the Alpha Academy, with Otis being the most hesitant of all three of them because of everything Balor has done. Not Balor, oh goddamn, everything Chad Gable has done um for him. One thing I do like is they actually have brought up the fact he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase, Otis.
Yeah,
One thing I liked was that they brought that up. Like you don't, I was worried they were not gonna ever bring that up again, but they have recently. Like even
yeah,
a
that's had
oh
to
e
remind me of that stupid decision.
but he even on Raw, he didn't say her name, but brought up Mandy Rose too. Um, yeah, because he's like, I lost Money in the Bank briefcase. I lost Peaches because that was his nickname for Mandy Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Was he said he lost his Peach, which was his nickname for her. Like, nice little touch there. Um, yeah. So the deciding factor about whether or not Chad's gonna win is going to come down to like what Otis does. So my theory, because the other thing I didn't bring up was apparently a lot of superstars hadn't re-signed for a while. Like for Becky, it's two reasons. One of them being just time away with family, with her own family. The other reason with everybody else is they want a better deal from WWE. And so they are letting their contracts expire just to see what AEW offers them to see what WWE counter offers, which is clever. I'll admit, was not expecting that from like even the likes of Chad
Yeah,
Gable, for instance.
this is why they fired the person who was in charge of contracting.
Yes. Yeah, and even and at first it's like all of them are doing it, but like no, now Ricochet is depending on who you see reporting about it online is either yes leaving or no not exactly. Whatever the fuck that
Thing
means.
is, I don't see Ricochet doing any better in AEW just because how crowded their roster is than
Well,
he's currently doing in WWE.
I don't care where he winds up. I'm just interested in the fact he's leaving WWE, you
I
know?
think he'd be really good in TNA. It's like somewhere where he can showcase more.
It'd be cool if he joined the Rascals. He seems like a good fit for the Rascals.
I know you joke with like you want everybody to go to TNA. He's like, no, I just think that AEW has too many people, so TNA is the best second choice in
No,
that
no,
way.
no. I 100% agree. This time around, I do agree. Like places like AEW sounds great, but TNA, like you could do a lot more with him than AEW. All you be getting in AEW is a rematch between him and Osprey, and that's pretty much all you're gonna get from him in AEW. If
Some
we're
people
being
want to
honest.
go back to being Prince Puma.
Yeah. Somebody made a good point. Somebody made a fun theory. Like the reason he's getting written off is they're allowing him to bring back his Prince Puma character for from Lucha Underground, which I'm like, I wish that was true, and I wish I could believe that. But like,
But I'm pretty
uh,
sure there's some copyright things there.
yeah. But no, back to the point is like Chad Gable apparently is resigning, has resigned. The determining factor where or not he's really resigned is with the maybe the outcome of this match. Now, I'm gonna say Chad Gable,
Hmm.
but not the help of the Alpha Academy, but the help of the new Alpha Academy of the Creed brothers.
Hmm.
This is the day that day is gonna begin the era of Team Perk Gable. Hell yeah. I think that's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. It's
Yeah, because I
gonna
go ahead.
they're gonna finally walk out on Chad Gable. They're gonna finally all walk out on him, and it looks like Sammy's gonna definitively win. But then we get we get the usual, you get this, hooded figures show up, take out Sammy with the ref distracted somehow, and it's revealed to be the Creed brothers
Hmm.
and Team Perk Gable, and Chad wins the Intercontinental title there.
Which yeah, because this is his third shot. I don't
Well,
think he's gonna lose
this is
third.
his third match with this is his third match with Sammy, but this is his second chance going after the title that Sammy's holding.
Well, yeah, he faced him on Raw, then he faced him at King Queen of the Ring, and now he's facing him at Clash of the Castle.
Exactly.
So third,
So,
second one on one opportunity. But yeah, I don't see Chad. If Chad loses again, that's kind of over. So I think he has to win here,
mm,
whether it's dirty or not. You could see what Otis is going to do. I do think he should beat Sammy and then start a feud with Otis. I
mhm.
think I think that'd be the best way to build up both Gable and Otis as singles competitors. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm going. I'm also going with Chad Gable winning the
Yeah,
Intercontinental.
I think they're going with the Otis Otis send off from Alpha Academy at Clash just for everybody to put their hopes down when the Creed brothers interfere. That's where I think it's going. I think the Creed brothers are going to help him win the Intercontinental
Aren't
title.
they technically already on Raw? Weren't they
Yeah, no, they
drafted a while
are.
ago?
No, they are. They haven't been on TV in a while, but the last time they were on TV, they were talking with Chad Gable.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I think it's the time to do it.
yeah.
Sammy's had a decent run with the title. He was basically was the guy to take it off Gunther, and now I think it's time for the era of Perk Gable.
Team Perk Gable coming, boy. And next up for the WWE Women's Championship, Bayley defends her against her title. I can't talk right now. Bayley defends her title against uh
Piper,
Scotland's own Piper Niven.
it's time to pay the piper.
We wrong Piper. Macho Man. So yeah, basically while sprinkling the seeds for the eventual Nia Bailey match at SummerSlam, Piper attacked Bailey and like wants a shot at it at the women's title. So Bailey has obliged her at Clash of the Castle. And that's it. That's it. That's what
Yeah, this match is basically saying, "Hey, I'm from Scotland. I want a title shot." It's like, all right.
yeah. Yeah, Bailey's winning this. It should be a good match. Both are amazing competitors, but yeah, Bailey's winning this hands down.
I did like that promo she did on Bailey when she talked about how she dominated the British indie scene, that she was already a world champion before she arrived in WWE because her title winning titles in Japan.
I see insert Vince wouldn't say that, wouldn't let you say that joke here.
It's a good way to let her build up credibility.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, it should be a fun match. Bailey. That's all I got. Uh oh,
Yes,
sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say you're just Bailey?
yeah, I said Bailey.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Brain fart there. Next up in an I Quit match for the undisputed for the WWE Championship. I'm just gonna say WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes defends against AJ Styles. So of course, in that 5-star Cody Rhodes match, according to Meltzer, um, Cody was successfully retained against Styles, and it went well. The match was great, and they've been hinting at a while. Styles has maybe one good year left, hinting at retirement. Goes to Nick Aldis asking for another chance, turning him down, says he's got to make this hard decision. And let's be honest, we all knew where this was going. Everybody knew where this was going. So he pulls a Mark Henry salmon jacket moment, which Mark Henry approved. He actually liked the segment. So, thumbs up.
Yeah, the
Uh,
thing is, the whole Mark when Mark Henry did it, it was actually shocking. When AJ did it, you're like, yeah, you know what's gonna happen.
Like, let me get this straight. You look the most jacked you have looked in your entire pro wrestling career, regardless of age. Come back, have a barn burner with Cody Rhodes, and then go, it's not for me anymore. Like, fuck off. Like, I remember watching that track going, wait for it. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, basically,
Yeah.
entire night, backstage segments, strong hinting that he's going to be retiring, says goodbyes to everybody, says something to Cody, says something to the Good Brothers, and then comes out, gives the whole spiel,
Oh, we should bring that up. AJ's back with the OC.
Well, I know that.
So we have
I was going to get to that. I was going to get to
okay.
that because like he brought his spiel. He asked Cody Rhodes to come out because he asked him to come out earlier. If he asked if he was able to, give him his regards. And then they're doing this. They're doing this. Doing this. And he gets clocked. Oh my God, Nick, can you believe it? He wasn't retired. It was a ruse all along. And we know he's back with the OC because the Good Brothers are holding off the security while AJ beats down Cody. See, I was gonna get to it.
Yeah, I can remember at one point that happened.
But yeah, as of this recording, Cody's supposed to be on NXT tonight. So I'm assuming he's gonna start something with the Good Brothers because they've been mainly on NXT last month or so.
For some
Uh,
reason, they didn't win the NXT tag titles at Battleground, which I don't know what the point is then of having them on NXT.
I don't know. Heat Wave's coming up, maybe then. But yeah, so it's been all ruse. I didn't see SmackDown on Friday, so let me see if they have a recap here. This is a angered at Styles. Cody Rhodes accepted Styles' challenge for another championship match. Clash at the Castle. Cannot talk tonight. Clash at the
Bleep,
Castle,
bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks.
but as an I Quit match, almost made official. They has brawl afterwards, and yeah. I Quit match. Yeah, these matches tend to be fun in their own way,
Mhm.
entertaining to a good point. I think Triple H is realizing in these international shows he needs at least one no DQ match. At least
Yeah.
one no DQ. Like he realized that with in Backlash France with that opening, a banger of an opening match. Then here with this I Quit match. So. It should be entertaining. It should be fun. I don't like I am dead ass honest opinion. I don't think Backlash, their main event Backlash was a 5-star match. I think it was a really good main event match, but I don't think it was a 5 star. Sorry, Meltzer, you can go fuck yourself. Um, but it was still a really good match. Like I'm I'm kind of liking where they're going right now with Cody's run, even though apparently they're just coming up with it as they go along until Roman or Rock return. So whenever that is, I don't even know. Like if Roman's not back by SummerSlam, like I guess they go to Cody Orton route probably.
Yeah, I think Roman's gonna fight solo at SummerSlam. So I think at SummerSlam they'll either do Cody Orton or Cody Rock, depending.
Right.
Because when else are you gonna do Cody Rock? I think you've got to do Rock Roman at Mania. So I don't think you do Cody Rock at Mania.
But
But we'll see.
yeah. Oh, sorry. I think it's obvious Cody's retaining.
Oh yeah, Cody's retaining this. Yeah, this is just honestly everything between now and SummerSlam is just filler for Cody, which is typical between Mania and SummerSlam. That's how it usually is, anyways.
Yeah.
And so his filler feuds have been AJ and Logan Paul so far. We'll see who he faces at Money in the Bank. But yeah, I do think Cody's going to retain here. And I think I was going to say something I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh shoot, and it's gone. I'll probably remember later.
Okay, great. And so next up in our, I'm pretty sure, is our main event of the evening. Damian Priest defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre.
Better
So we have
freaking
been talking
win.
about this for a while now. We were talking about this when you rolled your eyes at Damian successfully cashing in at WrestleMania 40. Nice. The possibility that Clash of the Castle, it would be Priest McIntyre. Now they have made McIntyre what I'm referring to as a temporary babyface. They have temporarily switched his the back of his the crusty doll to good because we're in Scotland. Damian Priest is a very obvious heel, so Drew's a face again for a little bit. Like he even had a nice tete-on-tete with Sheamus on Raw this past Monday. So yeah, it's been a build up. Like it's been a little back and forth here and there, but eventually, Drew won a match against Balor this past Monday on Raw, where Judgment Day are banned from ringside at the main during the main event.
But technically, does
So,
that count Carlito as well? Since he's not
no,
an official
no,
member.
no. Carlio is not a member of Judgment Day.
The what's he's going to interfere?
Well, we're gonna get to that because this match, I would love to say it's just flat out Drew winning.
I would too.
However, however, there's that one straight edge son of a bitch.
He better fucking not.
There's one straight son of a bitch who has made it a habit of screwing over Drew lately.
Drew
Fucking with
warned him, saying
him,
he better not pull that in Scotland, or Scotland will kill him.
fucking with him, getting a higher, was it, punking a higher rating on the News 2K game over him, getting chosen first over Drew during the draft. Like they have been building this up for a while. Now, here's the question. Do we now I don't mean this literally, but I think you'll know what I'm saying when I say this. Do we get a riot?
If CM Punk costs McIntyre the title in Scotland, there's a pretty good
Do
chance.
we give CM Punk nuclear heat?
If Punk screws McIntyre in Scotland, Punk's the heel, McIntyre's the face. It doesn't matter. Because Punk has no legitimate reason to screw him again. He's already gotten his revenge on McIntyre. He's already cost him the World Heavyweight title. To do it again in Scotland would just be a dick move.
Okay. I kind of figure I know where you're going next. Yeah, I get that. Like you can't like on one hand, I think it's Triple H making up for the fact what happened at the last Clash of the Castle with Drew in a world title match.
Like, so, yeah, like, is he going to lose twice at Clash of the Castle?
But on the other hand, Dude, what a moment you would create that would divide the entire pro wrestling community about whether or not you should have had CM Punk interfere. Because I know what's going to happen if Punk costs Drew. You're going to walk out of that reaction. You're probably going to, first time you get up and walk out of a reaction, like, you're going to disconnect on Miyamo. Like, you're gone. We won't see you until Forbidden Door, which ironically it would be in about 2 weeks. Uh,
I will hate CM Punk forever more than I already do.
but I'm thinking of my heart more than my head here. The man did resign, brand spanking new Claymore and all. The man it has been on the top of his game since turning into justified heel Drew McIntyre. Like,
He deserves it.
just give him the fucking belt. Like, at this point, just give him the fucking belt. Like,
Like, people are like, then he can't face Punk at SummerSlam because he'll face Gunther. I actually haven't, like, not necessarily. We might see where that goes. Who knows? Gunther might go for Cody. It might be a huge swerve for that. Um, the thing is, I don't know how close to recovery Punk is. So maybe we do just get Drew Gunther at SummerSlam and we do Drew Punk, I don't know, Survivor Series. It'd be nice for Survivor Series to feel like a big show again.
my theory is Drew. Okay, so first off, I'm saying Drew wins the World Heavyweight Championship,
Be better. Yes,
hands down. He gave Damian Priest a WrestleMania moment that nobody's ever gonna fit. Second ever to cash in at WrestleMania. Good for you. Like,
no,
he's had a decent enough reign. Was it like he'll probably, if he loses at Clash this Saturday, it'll be what, like about a month reign, a little over a month long reign. Um,
he's held it since for 60 something
wait,
days.
what is it, 67? Oh, two more and it'll be nice. Uh, um, but yeah, no, yeah, but it's Drew's time. Like,
I
just
have
give it.
not bought Damian Priest's world title reign at all. I don't.
Yeah,
It just reminds me of when they used to give the world heavy title people like Jack Swagger. And I didn't buy it then either.
like my theory is Drew Walter at SummerSlam. Walter wins there, maybe because of that maybe because of CM Punk chicanery. Um, then Bash at Berlin, I see either a rematch between Walter and Drew, or Walter Dragunov.
Dragging off.
Yeah. Because they've already sprinkled seeds for their old rivalry. Bring up their old rivalry again during the draft
Right now,
and
Dragonov's
King of
feuding
the
with
Ring.
Braun Breaker. We'll have to see. Oh man, Gunther versus Braun Breaker. That would be insane.
It would be. But I know they're strapping Rocket to Braun, but I don't think we're quite there of him holding one of the world titles. Like, that's my opinion. That's my honest opinion. I don't
I would
like
say win
there.
the world title, but at least challenge for it.
Yeah, because right now there's a rumor that, because we were talking before we recorded, that there's possibly they may add at least one more match. The rumor is that could be Knight versus Logan Paul for the US title. Um
Clash?
yeah, Clash.
I
That's
thought
the
they were gonna
rumor.
say it for SummerSlam. I guess you could start it here.
Maybe, possibly, who knows. But we could see it here. We could see it happening at, oh, let me rephrase that. Sounding off. It could be here and it could be there. But like, Drew's winning. I think definitively Drew's winning at Clash. No
Be
ifs,
better.
ands, or but no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They've already kind of sprinkled seeds about Balor possibly turning on the rest of the group.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see Balor Priest at SummerSlam.
yeah,
Or like,
possibly.
will we get like a Judgment Day split? I
Yeah,
can
I
see,
think.
I can see
uh,
Balor actually kicking Priest out of the group.
yeah.
Because I can see
But
then Damien turning face.
yeah. So next up, what do we think is going to be the best match of the event?
Hmm. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles.
Hmm. I'm gonna go for the IC title match.
That was a close second for me, but I feel like since it's an I Quit match, they're gonna go balls out.
For me, well, it's Sammy Gable. Like,
Yeah,
I know he's probably winning by heel chicanery, but like, come on, it's Sammy Gable.
yeah,
Like,
it's a close second for me.
um, but yeah, that's going to do it for our predictions for Clash at the Castle Scotland edition. So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some wrestling in the UK, hit the subscribe button
In
down below
Scotland.
and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know your thoughts on Clash of the Castle 2024. What do you think is going to be your favorite match of the night? What do you think is going to be a big moment of the evening? Do you think a riot will happen in the CM Punk sense of the word
It's Glasgow.
in Glasgow, Scotland?
It's Glasgow. It's probably gonna happen.
Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our predictions overall. Most importantly, we thank you for watching. Of course, Nick, aside from his channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
Well, you can find me on the socials, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the XX, formerly Twitter's, baby. But also, if you like, you want to check out another YouTube channel I help out with time for time, check out the Y-Files. It's a fun YouTube channel that covers government conspiracies, UFOs, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, all that fun stuff. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out their website and their store. Get yourself a Hecklefish t-shirt, a Hecklefish plush. It talks and everything. A Hecklefish mug. It's very fistable. You can fit your whole fist in that mother. So go ahead and get it. You know you love the Hecklefish. He is a strict but fair lord.
Yes. And of course, if you want to check out original Clash of the Castle reactions, you can check it out right here on the channel.
You'll see me lose my mind at the end of that one. Go ahead.
You can also check out our previous WWE reactions, which was to Backlash France. Check out our post-show review of King of the Queen of the Ring. While we did not watch it, we did check a look and give our thoughts on the show overall. And also check out our Double or Nothing 4-person reaction as my friend Maribel joins us as we see the insanity that was insert the disturbing match here. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Nick Slade.
And this has been a very Clash 2 Scott Lau Booloo filled episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. And we will see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.